Yo, what it do, y'all? What it do? YouTube, Instagram, social media, Meta friends, everybody, what it do? What it do? So I'm just doing a quick little video. I'll probably do a unboxing real fast, but today I was graced to go over to my mailbox, and I had a big surprise in my mailbox today. I want to give a special shout out to Hunter over at Big Shot Delta McKenzie Targets. Dude, I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate the donation. He pretty much kind of donated a couple of targets for me for to use with for training aids for my hunter ed courses. He didn't have to do that. I reached out to a lot of target companies, and to be honest with you, he with Big Shot Delta McKenzie pretty much kind of was the only person that actually reached back out to me and took me seriously about me not being an organization, and I'm actually volunteering and working through the state to train people to come into the hunting industry. So he saw my mission, and he decided to donate a couple of targets. A new version that they have out, or the new models that they have out, is called the X-Ray. I don't know, it's the X-Ray models or whatever. Anyway, this is their new target series, man, and it's powered by I think it was that QVAR. They were just highlighted over at the ATA show with this new method of targets, or new model of targets. So anyway, Hunter sent me a couple of them, man, for my classes. So now I can kind of teach these kids, and actually adults too, because I train adults too, on shot placement, man. This is going to be a valuable aid for shot placement, man. Even for firearms, we're not using it for firearms, but we can actually, mock something up for firearms and see where you're hitting your target at with these targets. So, man, big shout out once again, man, to Hunter over at Big Shot Delta McKenzie Targets. I appreciate you, man. I really do. So I'll start unboxing this and let you guys see what they look like on the inside. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. So what's up, y'all? I'm back. About to unbox these targets, or at least one of them for now. Probably need the other one in the box to make it maneuverable till I can get it to where I need to get it to get it set up. I'm up at my shop right now, my junky ass shop, so I'm not gonna show y'all that. You just see the edge of it and see tools and crap with my junky shop, so I'm not showing y'all that. But I'm gonna start unboxing it. I'll probably run some music, probably do a time-lapse speed up on it and all that other stuff too. So voice and stuff, but I'm just saying, this is marvelous, man. Look at the freaking legs on this thing. It's all foam legs, man. It's unlike my big shooter buck that I usually buy, the little cheapy one. It's got the plastic legs that I always end up shooting and breaking. This is nice, man. Even the hooves are foam. This is really nice, Delta McKenzie. Y'all have done yourself on this one, man. You did yourself. Alright, what else we got right here? That's the legs. And last is left, the antlers, and they actually throw in a Easton arrow puller. That's actually pretty cool. I already got one, but I mean, heck, man, throwing in the arrow puller is kind of ahead of the game because you're helping out the person that the customer that's buying this. Now they don't have to go buy an arrow puller, which I think is like $7 or $8 or something like that. So that's pretty cool, man, that they throw in an arrow puller with it. So we'll set all that to the side. That's it. Box is empty. Box wasn't empty. I forgot about the rods. So these are the stake rods. They give you a couple of solid rods. The big shooter, they give you these little pipes that you end up bending or accidentally shooting with your arrow and bending it. So I'll show you that too. But I already got a pre-made stand that I made on my own because I didn't want to spend $50. Stupid stand. So I just made my own. I'll pull it out and show you guys. Alright, that's one box down. Like I said, I'm not gonna open up the other box. I'm just gonna store it as is. We'll set that up there for now. There's some camera or not. Set that there for now. And let me grab my big shooter right quick so I can show you guys the differences, and then I'll put this together. That's probably when I'll time lapse and speed it up. So just give me this a hot second. Be right back to you. All right, so I went and pulled out my big shooter so I can compare it to what we have now. And I was actually going to use my big shooter too for the class, even though it's beat up. It's a couple of seasons old. It's had its days. As you can see, it comes with plastic legs. This is the rear leg, and the connection to the body to the rear leg ripped off. That's a problem that I've always had with big shooters. It always rips off, dude. Whether it's usually the front leg, it's usually not the back leg, it's usually the front leg. So I've repaired my front leg I don't know how many times. As you can see, I've repaired this I don't know how many times. I don't know if you can kind of see where I got like epoxy and stuff holding to it. Then I screwed the legs in, so I screwed the body part in, then screwed the legs in. I don't want to take it off because I don't want to break it again. This thing just breaks. It just breaks, man. It dries out. You know, they say don't keep it out in the weather, so I did exactly that. I didn't keep it out in the weather. I kept it garage kept, and it still dried out. I'd have lost the ear a couple of times. You can see it's punched up. It's pretty punched up. Then the backside is even worse. Good thing about big shooters, you can replace the centerpiece. I mean, but still, even then, this thing is like super dried out now. It's had its days. It's had its days big time. So that's my big shooter. That's what I've been using. That's what I've been buying. Been on the cheap side of things because I'm replacing them every couple of seasons. Every 2-3 seasons, I'm replacing the big shooter anyway. But I ended up making myself a little stand, and these are the rods that came with the big shooter. So hopefully they'll work with the big buck, big daddy here. Hopefully they'll work with that. So we'll find out and see. Let's try to put this thing together. All right, let's start with the legs first, I guess. I like how the body lays down for that. Shoot, and the head. This thing is super massive in comparison to that big shooter. It won't even, I don't even think it's gonna fit on the stand. Let's find out and see. Flip her upside down right quick and see what the measurements are. Yeah, that's way off. That's way off. So I'm gonna have to make a whole new stand, yo. Because this stand is only working for big shooters. So I'll make another one. I got more stuff, more scrap wood laying around or whatever. That's what I do. I'm a carpenter, so I always got wood laying around anyway. So anyway, let's put this thing together.
Then I'll Monakia, mossy yoke, real trees scent, blah blah. Put in
over the past few years. So this is actually going to hold up really good for a class where I got, 5, 10, 15 different shooters. They all shooting at, 1 or 2 targets. This is actually going to make it. It's pretty cool. Putting the antlers on now. Let me adjust the camera, I guess. There we go. Man, so that was super easy assembly. This thing is massive, dude. This thing is massive. I was really only expecting one, man. Hunter, I appreciate you, dude. I really do. Big shot targets, man. Delta McKenzie, man. Y'all really made my day. You really did. This is what I've been shooting at, y'all. Look at this in comparison to what I have for the class to shoot at now. It dwarfs this so-called big shooter buck. it dwarfs it, man. So I'll still be using this for the class. It's still good enough for me to use for class. So now I got 3 targets for the class now. Any target companies that actually stumble across this video and watch it or whatever, shoot me a line, man. I can use the donations, man. If you got a couple of targets you can give, or if anybody wants to donate a couple of dollars, man, so I can grab these targets, grab some more of these targets. I think they cost about $280 something, $300 or something like that, somewhere in that range. So if I can get some donations, maybe. Because coming out of pocket is expensive, dude, and I have to come out of pocket for training aids for the class. Any help will do. Any help will do. So this is what I'm working with now. So probably take a couple shots at it. I'll probably pull out my bow. Take a couple shots at it. I actually been working on a buddy's bow of mine, a buddy of mine. I've been working on his bow. He got him a basic compound bow. It's a SAS. So I brought it over here to the shop and threw it on the bench and threw some accessories and stuff on it that it didn't come with. Didn't come with a stabilizer, none of that type of stuff. Wrist straps, none of that stuff. It was just basic. It had a basic 3-pin sight. It had the toothbrush style Whisker Biscuit, which I think those suck big time. So I put him a new Whisker Biscuit on and stuff like that. It's a 50-pound draw weight. So it's a pretty cool little bow for a starter. He's just not getting into it. I know he got some health issues, so him yanking on a damn 70-pound bow all the damn time is probably not going to work out. I'll probably take a shot with that thing and see it, because it doesn't have that much penetration, so it won't really damage it that much versus using my bow. My bow will punch through it. So we'll take a shot at it, see how it works. I can't record and do the QDAR at the same time, so what I'll do is I'll probably try to get my other camera out and record the actual QVAR component of this target. So anyway, Delta McKenzie, thanks a lot. Damn, that thing is thick. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you. Hunter, you the man, bro. You the man. All right, so I'll holler at y'all in a minute. I'll bring you back when I set up to take a couple shots, and we'll take it from there. All right, back at it. So this is my buddy's bow. I hooked him up to a stabilizer over there, new Whisker Biscuit on. I left this sight on there, the original sight to it. I ain't really need to change it, but I did adjust it. I'm gonna put him a D-loop on, He had a metal D-loop on here, so I put him a different D-loop on there. And he's got the no wax cables. I'm gonna wax the strings up a little bit. They don't really have a big twist to them, so they're not super tight. So I'm gonna wax them up for him before I send it back over to him. I'm gonna get him to come over and take a couple shots with it, so we can kind of get it adjusted to his length. I don't know exactly what his draw length is. My draw length is 32, but I can shoot down to 30 or sometimes 29. I think this is a 29. So anyway, let me grab a release right quick. All right, first shot at the Delta McKenzie target, up close. Just want to see how it takes penetration from a 50-pound bow. Nice. Like super up close. This is some really good foam. They really use some really quality foam on their targets. Oh wow, easy to pull and self-healing. Wow. Okay. That's really nice. It was easy to pull and self-healing. So it's a really good target. Self-healing big time. All right, so that was a shot at it. Just I want to see how deep it went. I was probably about this deep up close. So that's the target. Thanks, Delta McKenzie. Appreciate you. And I'm gonna do the QVAR thing. Go get my other camera and set it up, and then record doing the QVAR shot. I mean, a QVAR scan on it, and see how that goes out. All right, in a minute. All right, so this is the app. You got to download the QVAR app, and this is the app. So you go into the App Store for iOS, I think, and the Google Play Store for Android. I'm not sure about the App Store. I don't have an Apple, so I can't speak on it. So you Apple users, you can probably speak up on it if you get one. But this is how you activate the target. This is the screen that it looks like when you download the QVAR app. And I've been pronouncing that completely wrong, guys. Sorry, my dyslexic ass. I was pronouncing it completely wrong. It's QVAR. But this is the QVAR app. So you go to activate the target, which I activated it already and took a look at it. But then you go to rescan. It'll pull up your camera. You got to kind of mark the area. You see the white dots are marking the area around it. And then you scan the pad, and it pulls up the internals. As you can see, this is what the internals look like. The further I go back, the better you can kind of see it. But that's the internals. And then you can do things like move different organs out. You can clear the whole thing out. So I'm gonna clear it out. I'm gonna clear it completely out, and I'm gonna start with the heart. So as you can see, you can't see anything. There's the heart. And then we'll add the skeleton, so you can see where the heart sits in the skeleton. We'll add some lungs. Those are your most vital shots right there, the heart, lungs. We'll add the liver to it. And you see how far back the liver is from the vital V. Add the humerus bone, so you can see where that bone is at, along with the scapula. And then you can add the rest of the internals, as you can see. So that's how this works, man. I'm gonna put an arrow through it right quick and see if it shows the arrow point. I doubt if it shows the arrow point, but we can still kind of get a good look at where the arrow is hitting at. So I'm just gonna take a quick shot right fast. All right, so I took a quick shot. We got the scan up. We're gonna scan. And it is okay. There's my arrow. You can see the arrow now, but it's not actually showing you. Let me move the humerus bone out of the way. All right, so looks like I was in a lung shot there. Let's move the lung out the way. And that was actually a heart shot, guys. So right over the top of the heart. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool how that works. So I just wanted to show y'all how that works. Let me get this video edited together and get a thank you letter typed up to Hunter over at Big Shot Targets. And I'll get this posted as soon as possible. All right, y'all. Black Predator out.